So hi everyone, I am Karthikeyan, Assistant Professor, Department of Petroleum Engineering, Amit University. Now I have discussed about the topic of related to petroleum refining technology. My topic is petroleum as a source of energy and its characteristics. Now we move on to next slide. Yeah, the topic is contents. What are the contents present in our PPT means what is petroleum, then origin of petroleum, then availability of petroleum. So what are the types and grades of petroleum, then petroleum products and its characteristics, then we have discussed about composition and pricing and the properties. Finally we have find out the methods for estimation of the properties of crude oil. We have moved to. So what is petroleum? It's nothing but petroleum is nothing but is a rock oil, that is petra means rock and oleum means oil. It's nothing but rock oil. It is basically mixture of organic compounds under the ground of earth crust containing hydrogen and carbons, none other than hydrocarbons. Then we have find out the crude oil. Crude oil contains mixtures of hydrocarbons, that is paraffins, naphthenes, aliphatics, aromatics. There are blackish brown in color and colloidal in nature. Petroleum is a broad category that includes both crude oil and petroleum products. So these are the elemental composition of crude oil. The main composition of crude oil, the components are carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur and metals. Carbon content is the highest ratio in the composition of crude oil. It leads to 83 to 87%. Then hydrogen goes to 10 to 14%. Then nitrogen is 0.1 to 2%, oxygen 0.1 to 1.5%, and sulfur content 0.5 to 6%. Some amount of metals, for examples, lead, aluminium, is less than 1000 ppm. So now we have discussed about the origin of petroleum. The origin of petroleum is nothing but two types of theories. One is organic region and one is inorganic theory. The inorganic theory means it's the combination of hydrogen and carbon come together with a great temperature and pressure, mixes of in earth crust, formed oil and gas under the reservoir. We have used it for chemical reactions. Then organic theory. The organic theory is most widely used in our region, that is substantial conditions for the formation such as saturated soil. All the conditions contribute to decay of buried animals, which is transformed into the spoil fuel formation. The spoil fuel formations you see about, first we have put heat and pressure, that it go into sediments, then sediments is formed for carbon deposits of sea animals and plants, and finally we get oil and gas deposits. Okay. Then availability of petroleum and energy production from it. There are two types of availabilities. One is total world oil reserves and world oil reserves by region. First one is the total world oil reserves, that is oil sands, bitumen, that 30%, conventional oil 30%, extra heavy oil 25% and heavy oil 15%. Then world oil reserves by region. There is around the globe various regions are there. Asia and Oceania, it contains 3%, Africa 8%, Middle East is contain highest percentage of oil source, that is 49%, North America 13%, Central and South America 20%, Eurasia and Europe 7 and 1%. So in this slide we have discussed about grades and types of petroleum, that is different types of grades we have used for crude oil, refined crude oil. First one is light crude oil, then middle crude oil and heavy crude oil. Light crude oil is defined based on different types of crude oil used for API gravity, that is light crude oil is 31.1 degree API and medium crude oil is API gravity between 22 to 31.1 and heavy crude oil is below 23.1 API. Although the 160 different oils are treated as in the market, primary oil get three serious issues. One is WTI, that is West Texas Intermediate, and BB Brent blend, and another one is opaque. Then West Texas Intermediate is extremely high crude oil. It's contain API around 39.6 degree API and the sulfur content is 0.24% for sweetening process. Then BB, that is Brent blend, a combination of different oils from 15 fields throughout the Scottish area, that is Brent and Nanania systems located in northern sea parts. Its API leads to 38.3 degrees Celsius and the sulfur content is 30.37 degree percentage. Then OPEC reference countries. The OPEC reference countries already we have there are 11 OPEC countries. First one is Algeria, Iran, Kuwait, Iraq, Saudi, Indonesia, Nigeria, Peninsula and UAE. Their API gravity nearly 32.7 degrees Celsius and the sulfur content leads to 1.77%. So, in this slide we have discussed about petroleum products and its classification is nothing but distillation column. The distillation column is refined various type of products from the crude oil. In distillation column, the first products it comes out 20 degrees Celsius. We have uses gases. That gases is used for home applications, nothing but LPG. Then the second fractions cut at 70 degrees Celsius. The fractions are mainly used for chemicals, none other than naphtha. The third fractions are cut at 120 degrees Celsius. It is also used for home purposes, that is nothing but gasoline. That is travel purposes for gasoline, is nothing but petrol. Then fourth derivations are 170 degrees Celsius. It's a paraffinic oil used for jet fuels. And fifth derivations 270 degrees centigrade, it get diesel oil used for diesel motors and diesel fuels. Around 270 degree centigrade, about 380 degrees Celsius we get lubricating oil for lubricating purposes, and above 400 to 600 degrees centigrade we get fuel oil for the purpose of ship transportation. Above 600 degrees centigrade we have the residuum products. The residuum products used for roads and transportation. In this refinery part we have two types of columns. First one is atmospheric distillation column and second one is vacuum distillation column. Here we have discussed about atmospheric distillation column. So, in this slide we have discussed about the primary products and secondary products of refined from distillation. First, the primary products are gasoline, diesel and jet fuel. The gasolines are used for automobile purposes and diesel are used for heavy equipment and jet fuel is used for commercial and military aircraft. The secondary products are nothing but kerosene, liquefied petroleum gas, fuel oil, asphalt. The kerosene is used for home heating and liquefied petroleum gas is commercial applications and fuel oil is used for ships, asphalt is used for roof material, carbon black is used for tires and lubricating oil is used for engine, waxes are used for candles and petroleum coke is used for coke fired boilers. Then sulfur is used for manufacturing purposes, that is fertilizers products. The sulfur contaminates some things as paper and copper mining and leather industries used for polyemphasis. So, in this slide we have defined as refinery products, that is various boiling point different from hydrocarbons. First, the boiling point largely determines molecular destinations. Thus, the graph shows hydrocarbon fractions versus temperature. Initially, the LPG gets less than 50 degrees centigrade and goes to gasoline is 90 to 435 degrees centigrade and kerosene, the third products 300 to 540 degree Fahrenheit and diesel 350 to 680 Fahrenheit and it moves to around 680, it's light gas oil, then heavy gas oil and the residuum products goes around 1000 degree Fahrenheit. These are the various fractions cut from distillation column. This is showing the distillation curve for hydrocarbon fractionation versus temperature in refinery products. This is the next slide. We have discussed about composition of crude oil. In composition mainly differs from two types. One is hydrocarbons, another one is non-hydrocarbons. The hydrocarbons contain aliphatic, aromatics and naphthenics. Aliphatic compounds contain 25% C1 to C60 and aromatic compounds 17% and naphthenics contain 15%. There is nothing but cycloalkanes. Non-hydrocarbons is methyl by metals. Nothing but sulfurs, nitrogens, oxygen and metallics. Sulfurs less than 8% present in hydrocarbons and nitrogen less than 1% present in composition of crude oil and oxygen less than 3% and metallic compounds is less than 100 ppm. So, these are the source we have used from hazards literature collected from crude oil quality. So, now we have move on to next slide. In this slide we have discussed about formula and boiling range of different paraffinic components. That first one is column is components, second one is that formula, then third column is boiling point. For example, ethane, the formula is C2H6, the boiling point is minus 88.6 degrees Celsius and second one is propane C3H8, that's boiling point is minus 42.1 and N-butane C4H10, its boiling point is minus 0.5 degrees centigrade, it goes up to N-tridecane C13H28, its boiling point up to 234 degrees centigrade. So in this slide we have discussed about the formula and boiling range of different paraffinic components. Components having C16 to 35 heats N cetane are solid at room temperature. Beyond up to C100 is few cases. Paraffins are low heavy grade oils. Up to 35% is light crude oil, relatively non-reactive and non-polar. For paraffin effects using freezing point of ATF and cold flow properties of diesel and lubes and ignition quality of gasoline and diesel. So next slide is isoparaffin. Isoparaffin is nothing but branched type of hydrocarbons. Its formula is general formula CnH2n plus 2. C4 to C30T have been isolated in petroleum. Predominant members carry the simplest type of the side chain. Its di and tris substituted or less abundant are mainly present in higher boiling point. ATF and lubricating oil, high branched isomers are undesirable in diesel fuel. So next slide is we have discussed about naphthalene, cyclic structures components, and general formula CnH2n plus 2 to minus 2Rn, where Rn is reference naphthenic ring. In crude oil, naphthenics are present 50% by weight and its quantity is height in heavier fractions. They occur in naphtha, lubricating oils, chemically high stable hydrocarbon, cycloheptane, cyclohexane, and the cycloheptane boiling point is reaches to 118 degrees centigrade and has also identified in petroleum products. So in this slide we have discussed about aromatic hydrocarbon. Aromatic hydrocarbon is nothing but unsaturated cyclic compounds. Its general formula CnH2n minus 6. These are found in 15% of by weight in crude oils. Presents are derivatives of benzene and polynuclear components of hydrocarbons. They are chemically reactive and form both addition and substitution products. Behave the saturated as well as unsaturated type of hydrocarbon present in aromatic types. The octane number of aromatic hydrocarbon is much higher than paraffins and isoparaffins. Naphthenic aromatics and aromatic rings fused with an alkylating ring are present in the middle distillate products of aromatic hydrocarbons during distillation of crude oil. So in this slide we have discussed about main constituents of crude oil, that is nothing but hydrocarbons and carbon numbers. The hydrocarbon compounds contains carbon and hydrogen, account for 75% of its material. Carbon number distribution and its distillates. In this table we have discussed about carbon numbers. First one is LPG, paraffins C1 to C4, C5 to C100. For kerosene DO, C11 to C18 gas oil DO, C18 to C28 VGO vacuum gas oil, C28 to C40, and residue products, that is asphalt, goes up to C40. So in this slide we have discussed about crude oil pricing. Crude oil pricing depends upon type of crude oil. Heavier crude and a higher sulfur, it's contain lower cost, because in refinery process heavier crude is not possible for refining process. It contain high viscosity. Then we have choose for low sulfur and light crude. It's higher cost, but the refining products are very simple. Also the function of locating crude supplies versus refining centers. Refineries close to crude productions enjoy the advantage over refinery from their supply. This figure shows the low cost crude oil value on price depends upon sulfur content with respect to API gravity. So in this slide we have discussed about crude oil pricing continuation. We have find out West Texas Intermediate is all known as Texas Light Sweet. In this type of crude oil is a benchmark for oil pricing and is underlying commodity of New York Mercantile Exchange oil futures contracts. The price of WTI is referred to Northern America news reports in oil prices along the side price of Northern Sea of Brent crude. Other important markets of crudes include Dubai crude and the OPEC reference basket. The influencing factors are supply and demand fundamentals, OPEC policies, and political and economic developments of the exporting and consuming countries, and weather conditions to explore the crude oil. So in this slide we have discussed about basic properties of petroleum crude oil. We have find out petroleum products in, for examples, density, ride vapor pressure, pour point, viscosity, wax content, asphalt, carbon residue, ash content, distillation characteristics, base of crude oil, carbon and hydrogen ratio, octane numbers, cetane number, diesel index, smoke point, heating values, and flash point. Then there are some impurities are present. Some impurities are water content, salt content, sediment and water basin, sulfur content, nitrogen content, inorganic and total acids, and some amount of trace metals. So we can find out density. Density is used to measure by weight by volume. Density is mass by volume ratio. and specific gravity is mass by volume water. We have find out API gravity used for crude oil. API gravity is nothing but the formula is 141.5 divided by specific gravity 60 by 60 Fahrenheit minus 131.5. For example, some API gravities are given. Water is 10 API and kerosene is 45, motor gasoline is 58 and natural gasoline we get 75% API. So in this slide we have discussed about Reid vapor pressure and light and composition products. Reid vapor pressure indicates the relative percentage of gaseous and lighter compounds present in crude oil. Is nothing but absolute vapor pressure exerted by liquid. It is developed by 1930. Light end analysis is carried out by GLC, is nothing but gas liquid chromatography. Actually they gives the percentage of hydrocarbon up to C5 and is known as assessing the LPG potential of crude. In right hand side we have discussed the typical light and composition products C1 to C5. There are the various percentage of crude present in it. The total amount of crude is 1.3%. So in this slide we have discussed about pour point and wax content. Pour point is nothing but the temperature below for pumping the transportation of crude oil through the air process, indicates the relative amount of wax present in the crude oil along the viscosity is used for pumping and design calculations. Wax content is nothing but normal amount of paraffins present in above C16 or solid, somewhat presence in the ambient temperatures. The hydrocarbons affects flow of the behavior of crude provided through the vacuum gas oil and asphalts. For example, crude oil of wax content we have find out by Engler-Holt method. It is a basic solvent extraction method. In this method we have find out the temperature of pour point less than minus 20 degrees Celsius. So in this slide we have discussed about asphaltis, carbon residues and ash content. Asphalte is nothing but polynuclear condensate aromatic hydrocarbon having higher molecular weight. There are insoluble in heptane and soluble in toluene and benzene also. Carbon content is nothing but higher number of carbon present in evaporation and pyrolysis sample of the crude. The residuals form in coke. Is determined by two types. One is Canderson carbon residue method and another one is Ramsbottom residue method. For example, ash content we have find out the metallic constituent presence in the ash of the crude oil. For example, metals like lead, aluminum, platinum, etc. So in this slide we have defined as the determination of ash and CCR. CCR is nothing but carbon Canderson carbon residue method. For ash content we have find out proximity analysis method used for determination of ash. Ash we have find out two types of formula. First type is dry ash basis, second one is wet dry basis. The dry ash basis we have molecular weight of ash, total molecular weight of ash divided by molecular weight of dry into 100. That wet basis molecular weight of ash divided by molecular weight of wet into 100. For Canderson carbon residue is nothing but experiment. Is a simple sample is weighted and the crucible is heated and the subject is destructive for distillation process. Inside the distillation process we have the heating for entering into cracking and coking reactions. After the termination of heating period we get some amount of residue present in the desiccator and it is weighted. The weighted sample we have finally calculated, the original sample will be reported as a Canderson carbon residue. So in this slide we have discussed about salt content. Mainly chlorides and sulfides are present in the salt content. It is used for salt content mainly present in crude oil means it is irregular in the behavior of distillation. Equipment will be corroded easily and blocking and fouling of heat exchanger. Residual products is used for contamination. Salts may be varied into various ratios such as magnesium, calcium, sodium. Sodium is mainly present 70 to 75%, magnesium is present 15 to 20% and calcium is 10%. Magnesium is mostly formed with prophyllic producer of HCl which is calcium and sodium is in descending order. Some amount of qualities of HCl is sustainability encroached, corrosions of sulfur components. In a bright droplet, for example single brain droplet, we have find out these type of salts are present. First one is resins, next one is asphaltis, naphthalene, alkaline benzene, particulates matters are present in simple drop amount of brine solution. Now we move on the next slide of our impurities are sediment and water. Sediment is no relationship with salt but is both might cause increase in contaminate water. Sediment is contain fine amount of salty particles, clay, volcanic ash, drilling mud, sulfates, metals and etc. Damaging effects is used for residual product contamination. Water causes irregular behavior of the distillation process. For example, we have used sediment in crude oil analysis by various experiments such as bottom and sediment used for ASTM distillation method using 96 point and sediment by extraction by D4007 ASTM method and water content used for Dean and Stack apparatus method to remove the water content in ASTM D4006 methods. So in this slide we have discussed about impurities present in crude oil. There are different types of impurities. Main impurities are sulfur, nitrogen and oxygen. Sulfur, majority impurity present in elemental form. Sulfur and forms of sulfur dioxides, presence of sulfur dioxides in mercaptans etc. Mercaptans are used for gasoline and kerosene etc. Then we have find out the sweetening process. Sweetening process is nothing but caustic washing and mercaptan oxidation are used to remove their impurities as the products. Then move to nitrogen. Nitrogen is the elemental form of nitrogen and form as a nitrogen also. Form acids for used for corrosions. Removal is necessary to get grade products and secondary used for feedstocks. Oxygen present is the elemental form and is the component of oxygen, form naphthenic acids and cause stress corrosion. So in this slide we have discussed about sulfur estimation. There are different types of sulfur. First one is lower sulfur, then medium sulfur, then higher sulfur. Lower sulfur depends up to 0.5 weight percentage and medium sulfur 0.5 to 0.8 percentage. Higher sulfur will contain above 0.85 weight percentage. What are the methods to interact the sulfur detection is calorimetric method, next one is Wick bond combustion method, next X-ray fluorescence method and ICPS-MS method. The effect of nitrogen on product quality: poor color, stability of products, poor stability in storage and handling, poor quality of feedstocks for catalytic processing. Nitrogen estimation for used by analyzer, that is nothing but CAHNS analyzer, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur analyzer used to find out nitrogen estimation. So octane number is the value to indicate the resistance of motor fuel to knock. Octane number is nothing but octane rating. Octane numbers based on the scale of isooctane into 100. The higher octane number increase, more compression required for fuel injection. It may reach the octane number and motor octane number. The most common type of octane number may be defined into two types. One is research octane number, another one is motor octane number. In research octane number is nothing but the running fuel in the test engines variable compression ratio under controlled conditions, but motor octane number is determined at 900 rpm engine speed instead of 600 rpm of RON. The anti-knock index is sometimes called for post octane number. We have calculate post octane number is equal to research octane number plus motor octane number by 2. Next, cetane number, a relative measure of interval between the beginning of ignition and after ignition of the fuel. The higher cetane number, the shorter delay interval and the greater is combustibility. The resulting cetane number is calculated by which the mixture of cetane and isooctane will result in the same ignition delay. So in this slide we have discussed about aniline point and diesel index. Aniline point is nothing but aniline point of the sample is defined as minimum temperature. The two quality of samples, the solvent and aniline point, is immiscible with each other in single phase. We have find out aniline point using diesel index formula. Diesel index is equal to AP aniline point into API divided by 100. Next one is acid value, and acid value is most important for industrial purpose. The industry standard measure of acid content of crude oil is used for total acid number, that is TAN. TAN is defined as how many grams of milligram of KOH present in gram of crude required to neutralize all free acids. Crude oil is of TAN number is higher than 1.0% are called as higher TAN crudes, and the total base numbers is corresponding defined as the amount of percolic acids required to neutralize all bases in the crude. Viscosity is nothing but the thickness of the oil, the determined measure amount of time taken given measure of oil passed through the orifice at a specific size. There are different types of orifice meters we have find out. First one is the Oswald viscometer, second one is falling piston viscometer, then vibrational viscometer, rotational viscometer, Redwood viscometer, Seibold viscometer and bubble viscometer. So in this slide we have discussed about flash point. Flash point is nothing but flash point is the temperature of fuel, minimum temperature of the fuel will ignite on applications of ignition source. It can be classified into two types. First one is open cup apparatus, then one is closed cup apparatus. Open cup apparatus varies height of the flame above the liquid at the surface and the sufficient height. In closed cup systems they are sealed through which the ignition source can be introduced. Closed cup tests normal values 5 to 10 degrees Celsius or lower. For better approximation, the value process reaches the lower flame of the flammable limit. So in this slide we have discussed about asphalt properties and their products. Asphalt properties is defined by softening point and hardness. Softening point is nothing but lower temperature which is standardized weight and shape will sink into asphalt. It reaches 80 to 340 degree Fahrenheit. For hardness, depth to with test needle penetrated into asphalt over time at specified temperature 30 to 40 degree pen, it reaches 250 to 300 millimeter pen also. Asphalt products, there are different types. First one is straight run, then cutback, then emulsion asphalt and industrial asphalt. Straight run used for paving, cutback is used for naphtha diluent, and emulsion asphalt is used for like soap, and industrial asphalt is used for roof proofing and roads, etc. So, in this PPT we have discussed about the overview of petroleum and their products and their characteristics. These are the major petroleum products derived from distillation column and their major testing materials and their impurities present in crude oil. Thank you.